What's going on out there, my beautiful people? This is your host, Ron C., and this is the You Won't Say It, I Will podcast. Of course, you guys know where you can find me at. If you don't know for some reason, it's cool. You can find me on Instagram, You Won't Say It, I Will. You can find me on Twitter, YWSIIW Podcast. And you can find me on YouTube if you're not already looking. What up? You Won't Say It, I Will podcast. And if you only listen to audio, it's cool too. You can find me on pretty much across the board: iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, iTunes, all that shit, Spotify, blah blah. Pandora soon though. I got to check up on that because that shit pissed me off. This shit shouldn't take that long for like everybody else was cool. I understand. Pandora, help a nigga out. What's up? I'm sorry. Ooh, I shouldn't say that like that, huh? Pandora, could you please help a young man out? I am trying to get on your platform. What's going on out there, people, man? How you guys doing? So if you guys looked at the last episode, of course I said kind of like my farewells and everything, this and that, because I wasn't sure how my week was going to go. But this episode is for sure going to be the last one of the new year of 2021. So of course, Happy New Year. Hope you guys had a good Christmas and all that. It's like I said in the last episode. Just in case you skipped it, I'm going to say it again and all that. But yeah, hope you guys doing good out there. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty much I recorded this back to back. So, it ain't really much change. Still the same old shit, man. All I would say, actually, probably just look at the last fucking episode, man. Like, I ain't gonna repeat myself or everything that's going on. But yeah, like I said, I was going, you guys didn't look at the last episode. I was going for, I think probably like 2 weeks at the most. 3. I don't think I've been going. Has it been 3 weeks since I did the podcast? No, I think it's been 2 weeks. I would check, but for some reason shit starts going slow when I want to check real quick, or I start pressing wrong buttons. But I'm just gonna say 2 weeks. I think it's been like 2 weeks, and it's been between time and I was a little bit under the weather, and not COVID or nothing like that. Been checked a couple times, and I've been good. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. I really don't. I'm good now. I got, I do have asthma, so that's been affected like crazy. But other than that, I don't know. I really just had the sniffles and runny nose and this shit, like more like kind of like a head cold type thing, but no cough or anything. Really, real minimum sneezing. It's like it's weird. Just that's all I had. And they got the symptoms of the Marion virus. Yeah, I said the Marion, and it's weird. The symptoms is like pretty much cold symptoms. So it's always memes and jokes out there. Definitely people that I guess you want to say the conservative group, your Republicans or whatever. However you want to put on the right side, this and that, and of course there's memes and jokes out there. It's like, fucking take Dayquil then or NyQuil. But it's weird. It is. It's like cold symptoms. So I guess they always basically try and tell you go get checked all the fucking time. But yeah, we got checked. Just in case. Now, in encouragement, we got checked before we did all that. Before we found out, or at least before I found out what the joint was, the symptoms and everything. And I don't know. It's just weird, man. This whole shit is just weird, but. Yeah, like I said, that's pretty much where I've been at. I've been trying to stay updated on social media a little bit. Fell off probably just last week. But of course, I'll be popping right back up. By the time you guys are looking at this, listening to it or whatever, I done already posted and did different shit. So this is really actually already like null and void. But yeah, man, that's pretty much what it is. But yeah, I'm back. I'm still here. I wouldn't say I'm back. It's just, I'm still here. It's just, had to take a break for, obvious reasons. Because I was going to be up here either like this and want to run my nose, and like, ain't nobody trying to listen and hear all that. And, and I still sound like I kind of like, I think because I'm talking, like it kind of wants to build up a little bit. So I might have a little, or whatever like that, trying to clear myself. I do sound like I'm a little stopped up or whatever. I already got a weird voice anyway, I think. I ain't got the deepest voice. I got the biggest fucking Adam's apple. But like, I wouldn't say the softest voice, but the type of Adam's apple I have, I should sound like fucking James Earl Jones or something. Welcome to Bell Atlantic. I'm just saying. Like, it's just crazy. And I have my moments. It's crazy. I have my moments where I'm actually like they almost said deep throated. Pause. I'm always like deep voice sounding a little bit. Not like his type deep voice, but I do sound like I have like a deep voice sometimes, and then it'll go right back to normal like this. But I'm not gonna complain though, because I've had multiple people tell me, like in a good way, like hey man, look, you got a good good like radio voice, like motherfuckers hear like on the phone or something or whatever, or of course listen to this or whatever and be like, yo, you got like a good like you could be on the radio or something. I'm like, damn, really? Like, you can't pump my head up like that. So I start go fuck online right now and see motherfuckers hiring. Like, how the fuck I become a radio host? You know what I mean? Shit. I don't know if you guys fuck with Charlamagne the Guy, but I had read his book, so I know his journey on how he got on the radio, pretty much how he became Breakfast Club. And how he got on the radio was just like, of course back then might have been a little different, but it was crazy. He just like got on there, like somebody gave him a chance. He needed a job. Somebody gave him a chance for like an hour once a week, like on a Sunday at that, the retarded time slot, and just went from there, and just stuck with radio, moved to New York, this and that, fuck with Wendy Williams, and went from there. I think Angie Martinez too, and just blew up and just kept going from there and there and there and there. But once you move to these big cities like New York and LA and shit, that's how it goes. And I never had like the mentality or like the mentality of like the lifestyle I want to live in a big city. And the crazy thing, I'm a city boy, you know what I mean, till the day I die. Like, I love being around people. I love the city. I love just like the atmosphere. Like, that shit don't bother me at all. Like, I've hung around New York and walked around up, down, Broad and all that shit, and everywhere else in between and everything on the outskirts and all that. I mean, I walked all around. That shit don't bother me. But I just never had that. People was like, man, I just gotta move to a big city. You know what I mean? Like, I'm from Delaware. It's like, not the smallest of smallest places and stuff, but Wilmington is a nice little size. But sometimes when you get those nice little sides, stuff that come with it, like murder. But and more higher than places like LA and New York. Fucking crazy. But a little bit off subject. But yeah, you know what I mean? So I never had that, and it's like I look back a little bit, and like I said in my last episode, and I probably said before, but that's my last episode. I was like, man, my mind's always running. Like, I'm always thinking of the next thing, the next big thing, the next thing to get me going. What's going to generate some shit? You know what I mean? It's like, 34 years old, and I don't feel like, I wouldn't say I feel like I've lost it or whatever, because I mean, I've been on grind mode for a minute. I've been driving trucks for 10 years. Like I've told you guys numerous times, I drive trucks. I've been driving trucks for 10 years. Last month marked 10 years, and I'm happy I made it 10 years. That was like my goal, like to make it to 10 years. And of course, more than that. Now, my next goal is probably, I don't think I'm going to double it. I'm just going to go to 15. Cool. But yeah, 20 is definitely the next goal. But I got my truck, and I'm having problems with that. I had big plans for a lot of things, and sometimes just things just go to the other way, or the way I guess it's not supposed to go for you, or or maybe it was supposed to happen, but I didn't follow up and just let it stay down and shit. So, and like I said, that's never been part of my plan. I gotta move to a big city. I gotta become somebody or something. Now it's like, I don't know, because I'm just trying to think a whole bunch of different shit, or maybe this was really my passion or my idea all along, and it's like, man, I do that shit in a heartbeat. Like, I told my wifey, we went out to LA in August, and my boy Jello lives out there, and he's been living out there for a minute, him and his wife. And but he's born I don't think he's born in Delaware, but I think he's born in Guyana possibly, but still, he's lived in Delaware for a long time, and moved out to LA or whatever. So we caught up with him. We was out there just for pleasure. He was out there for guess our quote unquote our honeymoon, because we finally had like the legit quote unquote wedding and all that. So we went out there for a honeymoon, this and that. There and then Vegas afterwards and hanging out there. Of course, I caught up with him since he's already been living there. It's almost like you come to somebody's house, stomping grounds. You gotta say what's up to him. So, but that's my dude, and just like traveling around. He's taking us around different places. So we went all around. I mean, places from like Crenshaw to the city to a little bit outskirts. It's all around. He just driving us around, just showing us different shit, and we did our own little exploring too and stuff. And it's like, I ain't even gonna lie, if it wasn't so fucking expensive, especially the fucking gas, why is it $6 or something? I don't understand that. I thought out here was like upper threes was fucked up. Nah, nigga, you like $2 more. And for it to be $2 more and all that traffic, that ain't the look. Who thought of that? But yeah, man, it's crazy. And I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'll tell you, I ain't gonna lie. Like, so I have been online looking like up different shit, like like how how to get on the radio. Cause not everybody went to the radio and then go to fucking college, And I ain't even gonna talk about Charlamagne the God type. His shit. Everybody's journey is different. Some people went to college, some people didn't, and just how do motherfuckers get on radio or how you do this, like I'm trying to find out who are the program directors and shit of different stations and shit. I'm tagging them in shit that, I'm posting on Instagram and everything. I sent a couple of them messages, but of course, excuse me, of course, you're not gonna get responses back like that, especially on Instagram. But just to see where motherfuckers' heads is at, what I mean? Just to see where it go. Like, well, take a listen to my shit, I ain't got the best shit out there. People probably got the better shit, Of course, everybody probably podcast better than mine, But I do this for me, It's just something about being behind the mic. Like, I appreciate it, I appreciate the art. I appreciate, everything that comes with it, and I think it's cool as shit. So, but it's not even that. Just I look up like movie roles and shit like that just to be bored, And of course, you're not gonna see like the real big, like these movies you see that come on in the movies and stuff. Like, just name a movie in here right now. Like you usually don't get those calls because you have to have an agent and stuff. But even roles that don't pay a lot, but something just to get your face out there and stuff where they can be credits and shit like that to your resume. It's like, shit, I thought about that for a second, but I don't know, man. It's different shit. But I'm always thinking different ideas, new invention, how to get it started, or how to get the product going and stuff like that. So just a whole bunch of stuff. And just like I said in the last episode, I was like, people have New Year resolutions. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna do this and do that. Instead of having resolutions, like, you still can call it that if you want to, but my belief is you should think of 3 things you need to do. Some things that's supposed to be a goal. 3 things, or if you only have 1, that's fine too, and then execute that. So if you have 3, you never get to 2 and 3, then that's fine. Then number 1, boom, execute that. Just boom, boom, boom. Get that going, get it going, and just make that a goal. Like every other thing, like, yeah, I'm gonna stop cussing, or I'm gonna stop, doing this and doing that, like little shit. Like, I mean, that's cool, but think of stuff that matters, that's meaningful. And to me, that's what your New Year resolution should be. And I think that's the way it should go. I think people just look at it the wrong way. To me, and I was one of them. I always back in the day would say that. These last like few years or so, or more than that, I had on that New Year's resolution, just stay alive or something. You know what I mean? Shit, that should be everybody's goal. You know what I mean? But my thing is thinking something that's gonna put me out there, put me forward in life, and benefit me in the future, and of course my family's future, and so on and so forth. You hear guys say that have their own stuff, business or whatever, and it's their name, and and it's like, nah, I would never sell this or compromise this, my family's name will always be on the back of this or shit like that. You know what I mean? That's what drives you. You know what I mean? That's what keeps you going. It ain't gotta be like the biggest business out there in the world. Just something that generates money, something that can keep going down the line for you and your family. Something happened to you, your kid or kids can take over the business or take over the whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what where I'm at with things. What I believe in, and I think a lot of people should follow that. I think that's a good idea. I ain't get that from nobody. It's just, like I said, my mind's always running, man. It's just always going. I literally can be sitting here talking like right now. My mind's always running. I'm always thinking of shit. One thing I always said though, I'm a big multitasker. I can do multiple things at one time for real. It's crazy. You wouldn't even know it. But yeah, man, it's weird though. But yeah, that's just what my mind, man. Yeah, take a look at last episode also. And I think both of these gonna be probably posted at the same time. So, but I would say look out for the Instagram and shit like that. But you can follow me and stuff. You're gonna see that before this video. But if you are, thank you. You haven't yet, check me out. Follow me, like, subscribe, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and all that shit. I try to stay on you. I try to stay on Twitter a little bit, but I'm on and off it. I ain't gonna say I'm hit or miss. Stuff that I do post on Instagram, I try to put on pretty much Twitter, but just to talk. But follow me on there anyway. It's not like you press the follow button and it ain't gonna hurt you. It's not gonna be like, oh my god, I got one more following and shit like that. And I follow back too. I ain't one of those people. I don't give a fuck if I got a blue check mark tomorrow. I don't know. I think there's rules behind that. So you probably can't follow everybody, a whole bunch of people, but if I'm able to follow you back, I am. Put it that way. So you follow me right now, I promise you I end up following you back. More than likely. If I don't, hey, little comment, but yo, man, she's gonna fucking follow me back. When you follow me back? Alright, dog, chill out. I got you, motherfucker. But yeah, man, I'm gonna touch on let me check this story out. So it's a couple shits, but I'm gonna get the other one. The other one is a little bit kind of like a Debbie Downer a little bit. Excuse me, guys. See what I'm saying? I think it's 'cause I don't do this on a daily basis. I can walk around and be fine. Just I think because I'm talking. It's weird. Probably say I need to shut the fuck up. So I don't know if you guys seen this video out here. It's been surfacing everywhere, and this shit is just weird. So it's this girl out here. Her man like laying up in the bed. She got a little scarf on, a little shirt on and shit. He's sitting there, just chilling, looking at her make this video. He got a little smirk on his face. So she's like, yeah, I get paid. Every time I get paid, I give my man my money. It gets put in, his account. So he can pay all the bills and do this and that, take care of everything he needs to take care of. As a man should do and stuff, and this and that. I get the as a man should do, I guess, to a certain extent, but I'm gonna keep going. And he also gives her an allowance. Grown ass woman, dog. A fucking allowance. Ain't nobody give me no goddamn. That's my motherfucking money. It's going in my goddamn account. Unless we just get one account and all our shit's going there, and we share a debit card and stuff like that. That's one thing. And I think that should only be like married people doing shit like that. I don't give a fuck. You've been together 15 years. You basically married, whether common law state or not. But anyway, besides the point, she gets a fucking $100 allowance every week from the fucking money that she makes. Now, I'm doing a lot of assumptions, but she just says my man. I'm pretty sure you can take a guess that these motherfuckers ain't married. And I ain't gonna go by because you young or you look young. Like, that don't mean nothing. Motherfuckers can't wait till they turn 18 and go get married. So now, but I'm gonna assume that they're not. And if you're not married doing shit like that, again, nah. Nah, she doing the most. This chick crazy. Like, yo, you know what? I might post this video. If I can post this video, I'm gonna post it right here. And if you're on YouTube, go look at YouTube. You can see this video if I did post it. But go on there anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna post this video, and or if not, I might just have a link up there. And yo, y'all gotta see this shit. This shit's crazy. I don't understand. How do you fucking put your money in somebody else's fucking account? You know what I mean? And then suppose y'all break up. And then what? Then you got hurt and go to HR and be like, boom, put a stop to it and this and that. And I think if you get paid every 2 weeks, I think you gotta wait till the check after for like new stuff to happen. Like if you change your dependents and stuff like that, put you on the game. IRS, don't come after me. If you change that, or if you do anything, like usually it takes to the next check. So if you get paid every week, it's gonna be not the next check coming up, but the one after that. Same with if you get paid every 2 weeks. You know, the next check that's about to come up, whether you even if you just got paid and you in the HR this and that, I don't think it's gonna go to that very next check. It's gonna be the one after that. So it's like, I don't know. I don't think you can, but I never had to do different accounts. At least I don't remember. Maybe I did once. I got a new account, but I don't remember. I don't think that they might be able to put a stop to it and just give you a paper check. They might, but that's just weird. Like, so he just controls all the money. He just does everything, huh? This motherfucker sitting at a little smoke, little bit of a smirk. City Boys is up. Yeah, City Boys is up, dog. We can go ahead. We gonna go ahead and take these 5,000 points real quick. Nah, fuck that. 100,000. Fuck that. We going to six figures. How the fuck do you let this dude take your fucking money? Like, okay, now let's say you're married. You know, and there's a little bit of rules to the game. You know, what's yours is yours, mine is mine. All right, we can go through all that shit, I guess. But like I said, unless you putting all the money in one pot, which, you know, motherfuckers do, they got their own, you know, their own debit cards and spend however it needs to be spending and this and that. Or if not, they still have their own accounts. The money goes in that, but then they put X amount of money or whatever on their own into the account. Like, you know, I guess a third account or a second account, I should say. You know, whether it's savings or whatever, it can be just for bills and or saving for whatever. That's fine too. But yeah, I'm not putting my money in nobody's fucking account. I'm gonna fuck who you are. That ain't happening. Then get an allowance, man. You got me fucked up. And I ain't the type person, like, I probably only spend $100 a week. You know what I mean? Just on my own. Like, and that's being nice. I'm not even saying that. And that's including gas for the week. You know what I mean? Like, that's not even, I probably don't even spend that. But don't mean I only need a fucking $100 allowance. You can kiss my ass. That shit ain't happening. And even for chicks, man, y'all got that. I don't know how y'all do that. Okay, for real. Even I thought it was back in the day where the dudes came home, gave the check to the woman so she can fucking do the bills and shit like that. You know what I mean? Nah, he just fucking he just played the shit out you, like, and she don't. I mean, of course, I don't know her, but I mean, just looking at her, like, she ain't no dummy. Like, apparently she is, but yo, I don't understand that shit. That ain't happening, dog. Nope. Like, you just out here just giving out your money, huh? You know what I mean? I was laughing at I guess you want to call him a comedian or something. So it was the show The Circle. On the last season, the winner, I follow him, and just look up the show The Circle. Cool, it's a cool ass concept of show. It's cool shit. And the winner of that, his name is James Jefferson, and look him up on IG. He's cool shit though. And so he does, like, you know, his own like little skits and stuff on different things. Sometimes he does a video, or he just does this just himself. You know how people have like the split screen, like him looking at the video or something like that, and this and that, and, you know, pauses, and then people give their own little concept on it. So he does that, and it's like, it's funny as shit. He's like, so it pretty much what I was just saying, like, so he's gonna go to HR and just be like, oh yeah, so, you know what I mean, I gotta put a stop. I gotta put a stop to shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that don't make sense. Like, you know what I mean? You just out here just give me your money. You know what I mean? Look. Just look at his face. Like, he's fucking smirking and shit. You know what I mean? He got a little nice little cool little smirk, like, yeah, I got this bitch money. She don't even know. I'm fucking whores with this shit and everything. Like, yo, this nigga off the chain. City Boys is up. I ain't even mad. Get your money, dog. Do what you gotta do. Yeah, I say get your money, because that's basically what you're doing. You're not convincing me, and I ain't judging a book by its cover. But that nigga spending the fuck out her money. That bitch crazy. There ain't no way. Nope. Ain't no way in hell. My money, my fucking money. Period. I don't give a fuck how now. If you need something, cool. Something I gotta get, cool. You know what I mean? I'll get it, or it be worked out or whatever like that. Cool. And like I said, I had no problem getting them another account. You know, boom, we put some money in there and saving, or use it just for bills or some shit like that. Other than that, nah. She done. Yeah, she's stuck there. You know what I mean? But I don't know, nigga better watch out, cause you get motherfuckers like that and like her, and she didn't either had enough or realized some shit, and just cause she trusts the flying fuck out of him, and just a little bit of distrust or all of it, especially with her money, man. Nigga, I hope you catch on before she do something, but she gonna fucking just, I don't know, pour some bleach on you while you sleep or something. Like, I don't know. My nigga, you better watch your ass. Man. Watch your ass, Mr. Postman. I'm just saying. Shit, that's funny. But yeah, y'all gotta look at that video. Yeah, if I can if I can put that shit up there, I can put the link, or you know what I mean, like say I had that shit playing. That's funny as shit. That nope. That ain't gonna work. Oh man. But that shit that's just crazy. But yeah, and then like this other story, I want to tell you about this other story real quick before we get out of here. But yeah, check out this other story, man. So I think this became like national news when I was thinking. Like, I don't look at like I think his name Bill Murray or something like that. It'd be on ABC nightly news, some shit like that, world news. But I think it became like national news. Like, this shit became a big story. That I only know it because I'm a truck driver. You probably guys know where I'm going if you heard this story. So it was this truck driver, and I heard about this story when it first happened like 2 years ago. I think it was like 2 or 3. And guys in Colorado. Now I'm sorry everybody heard of the Rockies, the mountains. There in Colorado, or parts of them is in Colorado. And it's really well known on I-70. Excuse me, on I-70. Those mountains is real. They real. They probably not the realest, but they top 3 probably. Me as a truck driver, yeah, they probably top 3. Some could maybe argue top 4, maybe put on 4 or something, but top 3 for sure. One of the craziest mountains to do. Now, as a truck driver, so you ever heard of Jake brakes before? It's pretty much adding air compression to the motor, helps to slow down the truck and this and that. Our brakes burn out easier. They get warm, get hot. Then they fail. They just don't work anymore. So your shift game gotta be right. Your braking game, Jake braking game, gotta be right. Keep the Jakes on. Your braking game gotta be right. Different ways that you hit the brake to help slow it down. Because some will argue if you're in the right gear, you're going down a certain grade of a hill, percentage or whatever you want to put it, of a hill. You should never have to touch the brakes. True, depending on how deep it is, depending on what it is. But like I said, it's still, it's a skill to it. So apparently this guy was new. He's going down this hill. This guy's recording in his car. He's way behind him now. So there's nothing he can do. Some people complain like, why you take out the phone? Why you ain't go do this? Well, ain't nothing he can do. What you gonna do is like get in front of him? Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that shit. He's going down the hill. Boom, getting it. I mean, this motherfucker got at least be doing 90 now. You can see smoke coming from the wheels. And this thing's called off ramps. I'm sorry, not off ramps. Damn, what the fuck they call this that damn quick? Whatever. It's ramps that you go up. Damn, how the fuck I forget this? I'm a goddamn truck driver. Anyway, it's ramps that you hit the ramp for truck drivers who pretty much in his situation lost brakes, can't stop anymore. You hit it, it's pretty much like rocks and gravel and shit, like it's like shit dug like in it, like it's built in the ground to stop the truck. It does some damage to the truck, but it stops it. It saves you, saves everybody else's lives. So he's going down this hill fast as shit. I guess the only way he comes to conclusion, the way he gonna stop is running into some people. 80,000 pounds of a vehicle running into the back of people who are stopped. Even moving is crazy, but at least you got some momentum going on your end too. You dead ass stop. Imagine just standing there and somebody runs up behind you and boom. Versus you both running, they running back at you. Yeah, you might stumble and shit like that. Even if you fall, it's not the same impact. He kills 4 motherfuckers and I think injures some other people. So of course he goes to jail and shit like that. Fast forward, maybe like a couple weeks ago or something. He gets 110 years. 110 years in prison. There's people that's not truck drivers, people that are truck drivers who are like with it and or against it. So when I first heard it, I was like, 110 years, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I mean, it's fucked up. Now, this is me from just seeing the video and not knowing anything of the backstory, because the story like pretty much died down until he went to court and everything. And so he finally going to court. So I finally read up on it. First, I wasn't going to read up on it. So I read up on it. I was like, all right, let me not be too ignorant. Let me read up on it, see what's up. So I read it, and I'm like, damn, he might not need that 110. I mean, he got to take some type of responsibility. He can't just be like, well, you know, blah, 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 the company. You know, a lot of people are blaming the company, which they should be a higher percentage of liable in some sort of way behind this. Yes, he is the driver. He should have had some knowledge, like something, no matter how new you are. Even me being new, 10 years ago, I knew about mountains. I paid attention, maybe because I wouldn't say they scared me when I was like learning about them and shit like that and everything you have to do when it comes to mountains. But, you know, I respected it before I even got behind the wheel of a truck. And maybe they just didn't teach him about it. Maybe he didn't even know it's possible, which is very possible. Like I said, he was a rookie. He just didn't know. Certain places you shouldn't be going as a truck driver. And these companies nowadays don't give a fuck. Like, it's companies out here, I name them all. Snyder, Trans Am, Sierra England, I mean, big company, Prime, all these companies out here, you come out of school, these are the companies that are going to take you. I mean, you're not a name, you're whatever your fucking truck number is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, truck 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, hey, we got something for you. You know, we need you to do this or whatever. You know, they might say your name occasionally through the screen on the Qualcomm, the little message thing or whatever screen. But you know, you're just a truck. Motherfuckers got 600, 700, 800 trucks, and they have triple that in trailers everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you just another spawn. You know, now I don't know the company that he worked for. I don't think it's one of those crazy big name companies. But either way, I don't think it was that big because they was able to change their name. From what I heard and read, they was able to change their name, change everything, and just, you know, because they knew some shit was going to come down on them. And I still think it got to be some way they still can be liable. Like, this bullshit. And, you know, you put this dude out here like that, and that's just crazy, man. It's like 110 years. So now, you know, got people mad and petitioning. You got truck drivers like, I'm not going to fucking Colorado. Fuck them. I'm not doing any type of work out there, no loads, not delivering, picking up nothing. I respect it. You know, some people are mad, you know, this and that. And, you know what I mean? I'm actually more on the side like, yeah, 110, you know, and some people's arguments, I'm getting the feeling like he shouldn't do no time. It's like, I mean, yeah, he's a rookie and stuff, like, but he didn't know anything. Like, he didn't know that, at least, you know, maybe he didn't know about the ramps like that. You can hit those ramps and that, or maybe he was just scared. It could have been like, yo, don't mountains is real. I think I've never been into a car. I can imagine the car is still probably like, yo, this shit crazy. You know what I mean? Going up and down. Then when we start going down, you know, obviously that's where he's going 90 miles per hour. You know, pretty much a fucking bullet, a bomb. And oh man, but yeah, I mean, he didn't know about the ramps and stuff. I mean, I get it, you know. There's only been one time in my life where I didn't fail my brakes, but yeah, them motherfuckers was nice and toasty. They went, yo, they had some steam on them, and you know, and I underestimated the hill, you know. But actually, the one thing I will say is on my side that they didn't have a proper sign. They said, yeah, you know, they have signs saying trucker adjust your brakes, make sure your brakes is good. Usually that's a sign of the hill's real. They ain't gonna put that on every hill. So usually yes, but they still need to put it's about to be a 9% grade, 10%, 12% grade. That's how you know, numbers like that, yo, you need to stop and then start off. They usually have a stop point where trucks go over, start from the beginning, get their gears up, boom, hit it to the right gear. It's a little bit of a science because you've got weight behind you. You got to put that in factor. So it's a little bit of a science, Give a fuck with I don't give a fuck with no truck driver, so you can suck my dick. It's the science behind it. And it's just crazy. 110 years is it's a stand. I think a lot of people are saying like, I think the DA is starting to realize it's like, damn, this is fucked up. You got the DA, the motherfuckers, who are prosecuting you, they're trying to get you, they get the years, they get in jail, get in prison. They motherfucker, I think that now petitioning for 20 or 30 years, and I think that the judge is like letting them going to go ahead and rule for them to have his appeal and all the other shit like that, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? I think they allow people like to write and send videos and stuff like that on his behalf, which is cool, which is good. I hope that he gets that. But yo, it's crazy. Like, I don't know. I mean, you guys tell me what you think. I mean, 110 years. Like I said, if I can put the video here or put the link up there, I'm gonna see if I can do that. Just the video alone of that, and then I might put hitting us. And now they let him talk after he got the verdict. It's like 16 minutes long. I might just put the link there for that too, or down below or something for just for that. Cause that's pretty long. He's like snot bubble crying, and I get it. I mean, dude, that's the rest of your fucking life, basically. Like, that's one that never got. Like, how motherfuckers like, yeah, we gonna give you fucking 258 years, bitch. This say life. Who living that? Motherfuckers who are living 110 years, over 100 years, even 101 years right now. Dumb motherfuckers ain't in fucking prison. You know what I mean? He out here in the fucking real world with us. You know what I mean? You ain't living that. And if you do, nah, that ain't working. You know what I mean? So, yeah, hopefully they get this motherfucker options and just, I hope they work with them. I think even 20 to 30 is crazy. I think this shit is, and of course you get the ones that, man, like, what about their lives and this and that? Well, it ain't no amount of years for people's lives, and no offense to, like, the George Floyds and all the other stuff, Black Lives Matter shits and stuff that's been going on. I'm on their side with that, but there's no amount of time for their life. There's no amount of money for their life. And, once you heard the story and this and that, if you still think 110 years, unfortunately, I think you should probably get 10 to 20. 10 to 20 seems right. Now, like I said, he should still have some type of responsibility. He was the driver. He was doing this and that. He probably did try his damnness to do everything he could, and which was like, if he was on a straight road, that's what he was trying to do. So he didn't know much about mountains and this and that. But like I said, to me, you gotta have a little bit of responsibility. How you not know nothing? Like, how'd you get to CDL in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to go through a test, to go through that shit, and like, don't questions on there. I mean, I'm in Delaware, but you can't tell me the CDL test ain't give or take the same everywhere else. Different questions, but still, they still asking you stuff about the same shits. And like, no way in hell. So that's why I say you gotta be a little bit responsible. You gotta know something. Like I said, I can write a book on the shit I did. This is my first year alone, first 2 years. But first year, oh man, I was fucking shit up. But I ain't fucking nobody else up. I ain't fucking nobody up. I ain't do all that shit, obviously. But I done done some shit. But so I get it. I don't get that 100%, but I get it. I respect in the mountains and shit. I've been through. West Virginia got some shit. But I'm so comfortable in mountains now. I embrace that shit. I love that shit. I ain't saying I'd rather take that this straight road, but if I gotta go through some mountains for a little bit, I'm good. I'm alright. You know what I mean? If I slipped up a little bit and shit, I'm braking a little bit, like I just told you, heat up my brakes. I ain't done that once, but it only happened. Actually, it happened right before it was at the end of it, so that's the good thing. But I still would have been able to adjust. I would have got that shit. But yeah, man, you guys check that shit out too, man. Tell me what you think. Comment, let me know what's up, cause any truckers out there. I know I got my nigga John. Tell me what you think about that shit, man. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Again, For real this time, on this episode, I want to say, of course, happy belated Merry Christmas. Yeah, I said it. Nah, Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you guys had a good holiday. Love everybody. Love your family, man. Just, you know what I mean, brace everybody. No matter what's going on, just hug your people. Just, you know what I mean, just look after one another. I don't give a fuck nobody say. Um, Happy New Year. You guys take care out there. You know, if you turn up, be safe. If you're chilling at home, good. Turn up, still be safe. You can fall down the steps. You never know. I guess it might be quite a few of y'all in the hospital in September. Who knows? No, but yeah, you guys be good out there. I will be back. I'll have some shit for y'all next week in the new year, 2022. I'll probably be writing down 2021 like everybody else will for a minute. But yeah, you guys take care out there. Be safe. Love all y'all. Thanks for looking, watching, listening, all that shit, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm still back. I ain't going nowhere. This is like what, 6 or 7 episode now or something like that since I've been back from my hiatus. You guys are still with me. I think I lost some. Hopefully I'm still gonna be gaining some. You guys share this shit. Tell motherfuckers about me. I ain't that good at it. Just I don't know what the fuck's going on, but look out for you, boy. Make that your New Year's resolution. Help You Won't Say It I Will podcast. Your host Ron C. You know what I mean? Do that. But yeah, you guys be safe out there, man. You guys be good. I'm your host Ron C, and this is the You Won't Say It I Will podcast.